Hello everybody and welcome back. I have found some very cool things. Yes. So let's get into the first thing, like a little meter or something. Oh yeah, let's talk about where I got it. So there was this dumpster from a research lab from the government, and they had a fire, so they were tossing out a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, another gas meter or something. I don't know what it is. I do know what that is. That is measuring how sour something is, and it gives you a thermometer so you can see how hot the thing is that you're measuring. Unfortunate for me though, the moment I turned it on, the batteries blew up, and yeah, I have to find replacement batteries. Batteries were leaking, and that's why it stopped working. The thing gave me a 44 degree Celsius in here, like in my home, which wouldn't be actually, that thing is more accurate, I guess, which I also found in the trash, in the dumpster. So yeah, let's get into it. Some flask, but we got to that later. Yes, a Pyrex glass or flask, but we get to that later. Some whole flask holding stuff, bits, a phone, a bottle, and a PC. You might be wondering, that's a small PC. That's right, this is a Thermo Scientific T2700, I think. And that's really cool. I actually stopped reading after it said this is a mini, after the Google image chat, this is a mini computer that, and then I stopped reading. But I opened it up. There is RAM in there, RAM sticks. There is micro SSD and a CPU and cooling. And I can put it on VGA, I believe, and a lot of USB. It does not look very good though. And it is actually very surprising, 12 volts. So I can run it on a car battery if I want. Great for camping, I guess. And if it doesn't work, still cool to have as a display piece. And we have some CDs. These are just security and license CDs. Which I actually always take when I find those. Not that this one is actually a really cool one, and this one is from Maintenance Repair. Look at this case. That's funny. It's cool. That's really nice. I never seen something like that. And then we get to all the flasks and stuff. First we begin with here. A big thing. I don't know what that is, or I do know what that is, but I don't know what to call it. My dad actually had one of these, but smaller, and I tossed it down the stairs and it broke. So yeah, we got this thing. This I don't know what that is. And another thing, I don't know what that is. The same thing, and small tube thing, and the same thing inside of another glass thing. And we get to the big flasks, boiling flask, 2 necks, bunch of small things in here, but I won't show that. Or at least I have some over at the other pile. Some stoppers. Yeah. And we got this big boy flask, a 500 milliliter one, very cool. We got some stands. And actually this is not even all the stands, this isn't even all the flasks. There's so much of the same stuff, and I just didn't care anymore about them when I come across them. Oh, then we got these ones. These go on there and hold the flask. Oh yeah, there's another CD and Ethernet things, or yes, the ports. A transceiver, very cool. Some syringes without needles, also very handy for things. Yeah, another boiling flask, 200 milliliters, a 100 milliliter boiling flask, another 200 milliliter boiling flask with 3 necks. Another 100 milliliter 3 neck, 200 1 neck boiling flask from Pyrex, old one I guess, and a 300 milliliter one. And then, oh, look at those mini flasks, how cute. Oh man, so nice. And then some more flasks. We got this thing, an extension I guess. We got big bottle, 500 milliliters, and a cork. This thing is almost looks like something you would smoke weed from. Another 200 milliliter flask with stopper this time. And these are the things that are in the paper as well. These things, I don't know what they are. Another flask with a lot of necks. This thing also looks like something you would smoke weed from. That's also very cool, actually, in my opinion. We got another few small flasks, another one of those, bigger, some stoppers. And that shit's oily. Why? A small flask, 500 milliliter, I believe. Yes. A 100 milliliter flask with one neck. Another 500 milliliter, a small beaker. Actually, the only beaker I have found so far. And yeah, a bigger one. And a bunch of these clamps for holding stuff. And a very nice crate, actually. I'm gonna keep that one. The other ones, I mean, these ones I'm gonna keep also. But I'm gonna put in the company place where they keep all the mechanic stuff. So, because they are actually quite heavy duty bins and they're quite nice. And actually they asked if I could keep them apart when I was, so yeah. That was it. Oh yeah, and I found the wet floor sign. I bought that at a thrift store though, but so yeah, that was it. Please like and subscribe, and I will say to this one, adios.